The American Red Cross is experiencing an emergency blood shortage.
Sean Mahoney is the regional CEO for the American Red Cross Southern California region. Sean, good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
We hear a lot during the year, we need blood, we need to donate this and that, but when you say that there is an emergency blood shortage, how do you kind of get that message out to the people so they really understand the gravity of this?
Well, we appreciate your help with getting the message out. Emergency blood shortage is really the worst kind of shortage that we experience. And we've had a 25% drop in our blood supply since the beginning of July. So it's very serious, and it's caused by a lot of different things. The weather has been, we've had a lot of extreme weather on the East Coast.
Yeah.
We saw Hurricane Debbie make its way from Florida up to New York, torrential downpours. We lost almost 60 blood drives from that. And here locally, with some of the extreme temperatures, we've lost 14 blood drives in California.
Goodness.
You mentioned the weather. I'm just curious if there's more to it, because we have weather incidents all the time, excuse me, happening every year. So is there something else that could be contributing to this as well?
I think people are less likely to donate blood. Only about 3% of people can donate blood, or only about 3% of people actually donate
do it. Okay.
blood, which is a concern. I mean, it's a very important procedure for folks, and activities in the summer, being out of schools, travel, those kind of disruptions in people's plans maybe make it less likely that they would go in and do that.
And when you say like only 3% do it, is it because they're scared, they don't know how to do it, they don't know if they're eligible, or what it entails to do it?
I think that folks, if they've never done it, they have questions about it. But when I see folks at a blood drive, it's always a very positive experience for them. They go in with a positive attitude, and they walk away with a positive experience.
I've done it, and then you get a banana.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's always been a positive. Let's talk. You mentioned the natural disasters, and people don't think about the fact that when you donate and the blood banks have, that gets depleted. And if you don't have these drives, then you have to constantly stock these blood banks. Who is eligible to donate, and how do we convince them to come in? Because maybe, I don't have the right blood type. Well, how do you know? You go check it out.
So any blood type is very helpful for us. Anyone 17 years of age or older, 110 pounds or more, can donate blood if they're in generally good health. If they have any questions about their eligibility, they can go to redcrossblood.org/eligibility, and they can check it out. Most people that come in are eligible to donate. So, and blood type, that's a great reason to donate. If you don't know your blood type, come on in and donate, and we'll tell you.
How fast can you find out your blood type? Like, is it one of those things you just come and do it, and they'll tell you right then? Or?
We'll tell you shortly after you donate. So after the blood is processed.
This may be a silly question, but I'm going to ask it for those, because I've heard people mention that if they donate blood, like they think that blood is like gone and it's not going to replenish. Well, I've heard people say that.
It does get naturally replenished.
Who are these people that you're talking to?
No, but it's because it's that fear, and if people don't know, then they're less likely to participate in these.
Yeah, people have all kinds of questions, but it's perfectly safe to come in and donate, and it does get replenished. I always take it as a reason to have something, that maybe a snack or something you wouldn't have normally had. Reward yourself, maybe have a burger on the way home. But it does get replenished, and you'll be perfectly healthy.
I wanted to ask when people are giving blood, sometimes they don't see who they're helping. It's just somewhere down the pike, somebody needs it in an emergency. What type of patients are we helping when we donate blood? And if you can't donate, what else can we do? It's kind of two-parter there.
Well, I always think of it as we're all going to need blood, or one of our loved ones will need blood. I've spoken to families that are waiting for blood to come into the hospital so that their loved one can get a procedure. So it's accident and trauma victims, car accidents. It can be leukemia, cancer, sickle cell disease, heart transplants, heart procedures.
Everybody
is going to
everybody.
Eventually.
That's how critical.
Yeah. How often can you do this? Like donating the blood, is it on?
You can donate blood every 56 days, and you can donate platelets once a week. And platelets takes longer to donate, but they're really important. It's the clotting part of blood, important for cancer patients and others.
Oh, wow.
Quickly, before we let you go, donor incentives for the month of August, because we only have 4 more days. So what's going on this month?
This month, Amazon gift card, $20 Amazon gift card. Can't go wrong with that. And then the beginning of September, the first half of September, Red Cross t-shirt, and everybody wants that.
Look at that. I love the t-shirts. Don't forget the banana and the fruit. It's always a positive.
There you go.
Sean, thank you very much for coming in with
Thank
the American
you.
Red
Thank you.
Cross.
Appreciate it.
Important message. Thank you. All the information, fox5sandiego.com. Click that Scene On tab. We'll be back.